Hi everyone, my name is Marie Chang, and today I will be drawing myself into a scene from Rick and Morty. I will be using this character design that I already did in the art style of the show, and I'll be drawing myself as a stowaway on Rick and Morty's space cruiser, which honestly sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. So I'm just gonna start like I always do. This time I put my character design on the side just so I could reference it and see it more easily. And then I'm just gonna start like I did with my character, drawing my face in the shape of a pill, per the tutorial, the official Rick and Morty tutorial. And then I'm just going to roughly block in my pose. Something that helps me a lot at this stage is to always draw through on your pose, even if it's not going to be seen in the final drawing, just to indicate where the arms are going to be and the body is going to be. For me, helps to make sure that the proportions are there and that I look like a believable character in that world. I know I say that all the time, but it just helps me a lot. So, obviously that piece of my elbow isn't going to be in the scene. That part of my arm is going to be hidden by the chair, but I like to draw it anyways. Once I have that rough version of it down, I'll erase away some of the other rough sketches that I did and slowly shape the actual form that I'm going to use for the final product. So once I'm happy with that, you can see that I'm, going through and adjusting certain things here and there. I erased that arm and then realized that I needed it for reference, so now it's back. And then I'll just noodle away at it until I get a rough line that's as close as possible to the final thing without actually being the final line art. Now, this isn't the most efficient way to do things, but this was actually one of the first drawings that I did, and sometimes when I'm just getting back into drawing, it helps to make a bunch of lines that you don't need and then just erase them, as opposed to sitting there and feeling pressured to, draw a perfect line. Because now that you have the rough one, you can just lower the opacity of that layer, throw on a new one, and then do the line art. So once I have this final line art, I will color in the entire drawing one flat color. I chose this kind of light sky blue color because it best represented the lighting of the environment that character is in. And I usually determine that by using the color select tool to pick out the whites of eyes. Usually you can tell what the lighting is just by how different that white color is from the actual pure white tone, if that makes any sense. Once I have that down, I can go back through and color everything based off of my original choices in my character design, knowing that I'll be able to adjust that blue layer in terms of using multiply and get it to match its environment. I drew myself with this really creepy smile because I'm a stowaway and I might as well lean into that. Like, there's no such thing as a not creepy stowaway, let's be honest. So yeah, and you can kind of see the difference between how saturated my original character design and colors are versus the version that is in the thumbnail still right now. So here is the final product. This is me as a stowaway in Rick and Morty.